Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. Today we will solve next question paper of Maharashtra set exam, paper number 2, English literature, June 2019. Okay, let's start today's video. Okay, so here I skip paragraph, you should read it home. I skip to reading it. Directly we will solve the questions. Okay, after that we will solve the next questions. Now let's begin our today's video. So the question number first, which is on the given paragraph. So pause my video or take a screenshot, read the whole paragraph and try to solve it. Okay, so let's start today's video. Now the question number first, which of the following statement is incorrect? And here option number C is correct. Stylistic cannot be applied to discourse analysis and literary criticism. Okay, so option number C is correct. Next, question number 2, the vernacular is used. So the option number D is correct. Informal situation. Informal situation. Okay. Now the question number 3 turns toward the question number 3. So what is the question number 3? Here we read it. Stylistic covers. So the correct option is option number B, literary and non-literary text. Now the question number 4, a point on a line rather than as the absolute refers to. So the given options are a starting point, an ending point, a vast domain. So the correct answer is answer option number B, an ending point. The line willing to wound and yet afraid to strike is an example of what? So the options are parallelism, irony, anaphora, hip-hop. So the correct answer is option number B, irony. Question number 6, which novel won 2018 Booker Prize for Fiction? So the correct option is option number C, Milkman. Then the question number 7, which of the following statement is true about the importance of being earnest? So the here correct answer is option number A. The author held an ironic mirror to the aristocracy, displaying wit and paradoxical wisdom. Now the turns towards the question number 8. Gregor Samsa is a character from Franz Kafka's which novel? So the Gregor Samsa is a famous character, and the character from Franz Kafka's The Metamorphism. So the correct option is option number D, Metamorphism. Morphesus. Now the question number 9, Eminent Victorians was authored by. Eminent Victorians was authored by whom? So the correct answer is option number C, Leighton Strachey. Now the question number 10, Sunset and Evening Star and One Clear Call for Me. These lines occur in which of the following poem? So the correct answer is option number C, Crossing the Bar. Now the question number 11, The Daughters of the Late Colonel is a story by. The Daughters of the Late Colonel, it is a story by Catherine Mansfield. So the here correct answer is option number D, Catherine Mansfield. Now the question number 12, which critic calls Doris Lessing an archaeologist of human relation? Now the Doris Lessing asked in 2023 March exam also and 2019 June exam also. So be prepared for Doris Lessing specially. Now the which critic calls him the archaeologist of human relations? So the correct answer is option number A, Irvin Ho. Then question number 13, I celebrate myself and sing myself and what I assume you shall assume for every atom belonging to me as God belong to you. These lines are from which poem? So the correct option is option number B, Song of Myself, written by William Blake. Now the question number 14, the women writer and the 19th century literary imagination is the subtitle of. The women writer and the 19th century literary imagination is the subtitle of which work? So the here correct option is option number B, The Mad Woman in Attic. Okay, it is very important book. You should read it. Then be prepared before exam. Now the question number 15. Life Science is a poem written by whom? So the correct option is option number D, Jayanta Mahapatra. If you are preparing Indian writers, then Jayant Mahapatra, A.K. Ramanujan, Nizam Ezekiel, these are the important writer. Then the question number 16, that is, which of these languages did not influence the development of early English? So the correct answer is option number D, Macedonian. Okay, now the question number 17, which of the following statement is not correct? So the here option number A is correct. The norms of standard written English are maintained by an international organization in the United Kingdom. So it is not correct statement. Now the question number 18, true is in writing comes from art, not from chance. True is in writing comes from art, not from chance, as those move easiest who have learned to dance. These lines means what? So the option number B is correct. Poets are made, not born. Okay. Then question number 19. Who coined the term stream of consciousness? Now it is everyone know that the stream of consciousness term was stream of consciousness is coined by William James and famous by Virginia Woolf. Then who advocated symptomatic reading of text? Now the options are I.A. Richards, Louis Althusser, Terry Eagleton, or Lacan. So the correct answer is option number B, Louis Althusser advocated that symptomatic reading. Then the symptomatic reading. Then question number 21, Wordsworth and Coleridge differed each other on the issue of. So the here correct answer is option number A, poetic diction. Wordsworth and Coleridge differ with each other on the issue of poetic diction, as we know that Wordsworth and Coleridge both published lyrical ballad in 1798, which is known as the start of romantic period. So they separated from which topic, that is issue, that poetic diction. Now the question number 22, why is the Jacobean era not called Jameson era? Why? Because here correct option is C, because Jacobs is the Latin counterpart of the name James. Okay, that is why he called as Jacobean era, not Jamesian era. Then question number 23, who is generally known as the translator of Homer? So the translator of Homer is option number C, George Chapman. George Chapman. Now the question number 24, the comedy of humors was based on the ancient psychological theory of the four humors. Which are they? The comedy of humor. So the here correct option is option number C, that is blood, then Pelgrim, Cola and Melanch. So these are the four psychological theory which is four humors, and the comedy of humors is based on it. Now question number 25, periodical essay of the 18th century were primarily centered around. So the periodical essays are prominently centered around coffee houses. Keep in mind, periodical essays of the 18th century were primarily centered on coffee houses. Now the question number 26, fair quiet have I found thee here, and innocence my sister dear, mistaken long and I sought you then, in busy companies of men. These lines are written by whom? So the correct option is option number B, that is Andrew Marvell. Now Andrew Marvell also very important poet. Then question number 27, War of the Roses in English history was fought between the houses of whom? So the here correct option is option number A, Lancaster and York, which is known as the War of Roses. Okay. Now the question number 28. Question number 28. Which one of the following is not written by Charles Lamb? And the correct answer is answer number option number B, of simulation and dissimulation. Of simulation and dissimulation. Okay. Now the question number 29. Which among the following poet composed the given lines? Dash the sounding cataract haunted me like a passion, the hall rock, the mountain and the deep and the gloomy wood, their color and their color and they their forms were then to me. So an appetite here, which among the following poet composed the given lines? So the here correct option is option number B, that is William Wordsworth. Then the question number 30, death thou shalt die. This line is an example of what? And here correct answer is paradox. Now the question number 31, who among the following is not a poet? And the options are Samuel Beckett, Robert Graves, Philip Larkins, or W.H. Auden. So who among the following is not a poet? So the correct answer is option number A, Samuel Beckett, because he is a Samuel Beckett is famous for Waiting for the Godot or for the absurd theater. Okay, but the other remaining three are the poet. Now the question number 32, in a closed vowel, what is correct? So the here correct answer is D, a part of tongue rise to the closed position. Now the question number 33, a morpheme belong to, and the correct answer is grammatical system of language. Now the question number 34, George Bernard Shaw, while commenting on a female character, observed that she left her family to begin a journey in search of self-respect and apprenticeship to life, and that her revolt is the end of the chapter of human history. Here Shaw is referring to wood. So the correct answer is that option number A, Nora in a doll's house. Okay. Now question number 35, name the writer who created the binary between head consciousness and blood consciousness. So the options are D.H. Lawrence, John Keats, Charles Darwin, or Eric Fromm. So the correct answer is option number A, that is D.H. Lawrence. Now the question number 36, which work of Charles Dickens has as many as 356 characters? And the correct option is option number C, the Pickwick Papers. The Pickwick Papers as many as 356 character. Okay, keep in mind, it is very important. There is a always question on Charles Dickens. Number of characters are asked there in NET exam also. They ask the characters of Charles Dickens and the novel. Here one side there is a column B is novel and one side is about the character. In which of poem do the following lines occur? Then welcome each rebuff, the turn earth smoothness rough, each a sting that beats nor sit nor stand but go. Be our joy's three parts pain. Okay, so these lines from, so the correct answer is option number B, that is Ruby Ben Ezra. Now the question number 38. In this video we will complete the 50 questions and the remaining 50 questions we will complete in the another video. Okay. Now the question number 38. 20 love poems and song of despair is collection of poems by whom? So the here correct option is option number C, that is Pablo Neruda. The playwright Ole Soyinka is from which country? Okay, so the Ole Soyinka is from Nigerian writer. Okay, now the question number 40. The title of the wasteland is derived from. So the as we know that everyone, the title of the wasteland is derived from ritual to romance. Now the question number 41, in the inheritance of loss, the character are trapped in. So the inheritance of loss written by Kiran Desai, famous novel, and they trapped in India's rigid class system. Now the question number 42, Manohar Malgaonkar's novel Distant Drum depicts. So the here Manohar Malgaonkar's Distant Drum depicts the army life of experiences. Now the question number 43, which are the passive language skills? So the here correct option is option number B, listening and reading is a passive language skill, because reading and writing we are actively there, we actively participate our hands, our eyes, but the listening and reading is a calm or the passive language skill. Now the question number 44, Arnold's moral touchstones were meant to promulgate the idea of, and here options are materialism, symbolism, civility, and the imagism. So the correct answer is option number C, civility. Then mytheme. Mytheme is a word coined by whom? So the mytheme is a word coined by Claude Lévi-Strauss. Okay, Claude Lévi-Strauss. Now the question number 46. The term objective correlatives appears in the essay. So it is famously known that Hamlet and his problems written by T.S. Eliot, and the term objective correlative appears. Okay, and the term which is comes in Hamlet and his problems. Now the question number 47. Aristotle argues that comedy is an imitation of character of. So the comedy is a imitation of character of. So the correct answer is B, lower type. Now the question number 48, that which play of Ben Jonson has been acclaimed as observing the perfection three little classical unities, and the correct answer is Wolfman. Wolfman the Box, it is a famous work of Ben Jonson and observe the three perfect classical unities. Now the question number 49, in which poem does Pope group his literary rival and critic together as a general enemy dullness, and the correct answer is option number A, the Dunciad. Okay, now the last question of today's video, that William Congreve's play The Way of the World is so the famous play written by William Congreve, The Way of the World is a comedy of manners example. Remaining 50 questions we will see in the next video. Thank you.